We're both wearing red.
We are both wearing red.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the RUNAMUCK Films podcast, MMA.
Yes, this is week 2 of the Dana White Tuesday Night Contender Series. As you guys can see,
What a night.
there is no wall or other video screen here. We've got the actual Lincoln Schultz in the building.
I think that was pretty good.
yeah, that was really nice. So basically, we're just going to go ahead and put this up for the remainder of the video. But basically, as you guys can see right here, we'll go ahead and we can do this now.
Can we? Oh, because it's just one.
Because it's just
That's cool.
2 of us. Yep. So, boom.
Look at us.
Yes. So, basically, we just got through watching us together because Link decided to actually show up. But yeah, so basically we got it on screen right here. This is obviously on MMA Junkie by the MMA Junkie staff, but this is a good template to show you guys just what happened and what went down. And we'll just kind of go over the highlights here. Obviously, real quick, we'll say Impa Kasanganai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Defeats Anthony Adams via unanimous decision. Stop copying me.
I wasn't that time.
Oh, okay.
I was saying something.
I saw something out of the corner of your
I was like, I don't
eye.
think that's how you say it.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Kasanganai.
Yeah.
Kasanagai? I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know
sorry.
either. We tried.
He kicks ass, though.
Yeah,
for
he did
sure.
really good.
And then TJ Laramie defeats Daniel Swain via TKO doctor stoppage after the first round. And then we had Cori McKenna, little Welsh hobbit from Team Alpha Male, defeats Vanessa Demopolis.
Demopolis,
Thank you.
the writer of the stripper Bible.
Yes.
She was very flexible.
Part-time exotic dancer, part-time novelist, part-time ass kicker. So that was pretty unique. We have a 21-year-old powerlifting hobbit
Yeah,
from Wales
from Wales.
beating the shit out of a 31-year-old exotic dancer who beats the shit out of people
Right, and writes books.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Awesome.
It was an amazing matchup. MMA is the craziest sport.
It really
and you can't
is.
tell me any different.
No, you really can't. I'm
It was
sorry.
amazing. It was a great night.
Adrian Yanez defeats Brady Wong via TKO in round number 1, which is according
That
to
was,
the 5th fastest knockout in Contender Series history.
and my God, was it beautiful.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
kind of on the fence about the doctor or the referee stoppage at first, but when you see from the other angle,
God.
he was out.
He was done.
He was out.
Yeah. And then we have Dustin Stolzfus defeats Joe Pyfer via TKO, which was injury. I can't wait to show you guys this.
I don't want to watch it
I
again.
can't wait to show you
We
guys
have watched
this.
it 4 times already, and it's too many.
Okay.
4 times is too many.
So obviously what we have here is just some of the footage that they had. Kasanganai. I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
He's an ex-football player. He's a great athlete. Apparently he'd only fought like
This was his 7th victory.
yeah, he's in the past year and a half, he's only fought 6 times. Those 6 fights were in a span of 8 months. And then he was trying to get more experience after he failed his first attempt on the Contender Series. But it just seemed like every fight he was entering, just something kept happening.
And then the pandemic.
And then the pandemic happened.
You can't do nothing.
No, yeah. So, yeah. But he came back with a pretty decisive victory coming into the 2nd and 3rd rounds.
Of course.
The first round was pretty even between
I
the 2
think
guys.
there was only 1 strike in favor
Yeah.
of the opposing
That's how
fighter.
that's how neck and neck it
close
was.
Yeah.
But then as soon as he kicked it into another gear,
Then it was just no
he
stopping him.
started utilizing his wrestling and stuff in the 2nd round, getting those takedowns, and then his opponent Anthony Adams.
Yeah,
I'm
Anthony
pretty
Adams.
sure he didn't have
He had
the
no
answer for it.
answer.
And
No
fun
answer.
fact, he was another person who's this was his 2nd time in the Contender Series.
Yeah, both of them had won,
Yeah.
but not got a contract. This
No,
time around-
actually Adams I think had lost.
did he?
Yeah, he both their fights went to decision, and that's
Yeah, he did.
That's
lose
what they have.
decision,
That's what
yeah.
they have in common. But this time, Impa gets the win, so that was pretty great. And then this was our 2nd fight of the night.
Yes, sir.
This was TJ Laramie versus Daniel Swain. Obviously, TJ Laramie is the one getting his hands raised. But
Interesting doctor stoppage. Swain had some rib injury and had to stop after the first round.
yeah.
And Laramie was very dominant for that whole first round. Got the contract.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was one of those things where at first I was a little worried about whether or not he could get the contract because
I thought he would be if anybody wanted the people not to get it. If Dana White was getting stingy, but tonight he wasn't stingy with the contracts at all.
Yeah.
He's like Oprah.
Yeah. Yeah. He said it.
You get a contract and you get a contract.
He said I just got back from vacation.
Yeah,
so I'm
feeling
in a good
nice.
mood. So that was good. So yeah, dominant ground and pound from this person. He handled a pretty experienced grappler, someone who has like 30 fights under his belt, 20 finishes, crazy, or 20 wins, 17 finishes, something like that. But yeah, that was pretty standout. And then we had probably one of our favorite fighters.
I am all in. I want to see her get a championship.
Yeah.
I want everything to happen for this little hobbit, which is her nickname.
Yes, we're not making fun of her.
Yeah. Cori McKenna, first female Welsh fighter in the UFC, and I'm all for her.
Yeah. Yep.
She's adorable, and she does not stop when she's in there.
Oh, God.
She's like banging on the feet. She's banging on the ground. She's going for submission attempts. She just doesn't stop.
She was getting a killer head kicks.
Yeah, her front high kick is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, just her ability to stand and kickbox is really on point, and her ability to avoid. Probably the biggest thing for her was her ability to avoid a lot of these submissions and submission attempts. Her ability to stack when it comes to getting into triangle chokes, really being able to avoid these rubber flexible legs.
Very BJ Penn like.
Yeah,
very defend that.
Demopolis.
Yeah,
who really came close to a lot of armbar attempts, triangle chokes. But
I thought in the beginning she was definitely going to tap her out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It was very, very good from both sides.
And definitely one of the biggest questions that made us believe that McKenna was a little outclassed here was the experience and age difference.
Yeah.
Being only 21 years old and having only about 5 fights to your professional record.
Along with being this young in this sport, in this atmosphere of the world right now.
Yeah.
It's amazing that she pulled through.
Yeah.
And that's what Dana White brought up right before he really seemed like he wasn't going to give it to her.
Yeah.
Like we were both on the edge of our seat going, is he going to say no?
Yeah.
And then he's like, you get a contract.
Yeah. Out of all the fights of the night, this was definitely the one where the biggest question was to be had of whether or not she was going to get the contract. But she did. You know, she had Uriah Faber as her coach, Team Alpha Male on her side. She's a former BC MMA champion. In her amateur career, so she's definitely got she's got a lot going for her. And of course, like we mentioned, she's a power lifter. So
yeah,
she's got
been
that
a power
strength.
lifter since she was 15.
She's got that raw power.
Yeah,
and not to mention, when you hear power lifter, you don't think swiftness, you know? And she's very, very light on her feet.
Yeah, she was bouncing around even more than Demopolis?
Demopolis.
Yes. And she was lighter on her feet than her, and she popped. I really thought she was going to use the high kick more because she seemed like she was setting it up with the footwork.
For sure, yeah. But she seemed very comfortable just hitting her with those hooks, boxing her.
Comfortable on the ground in those dangerous positions, still landing heavy shots.
Yeah. So congratulations to her. That was probably close to being the fight of the night.
I thought it was when we saw it.
Yes. Up to this point.
Up to that point, yes.
And then we got to this point, and it stopped being the fight of the night.
It stopped being fight of the night.
So this was Yanez. Let me make sure I get the full names here, because shoot, that's not what that is. Yes, we had Adrian Yanez versus Brady Wong. Both top tier guys, both 11 wins each going into the fight. And then this happened.
The most impressive display so far.
Boom. Hits him with that hook. Boom, boom, boom.
Done.
Yeah.
And this is the angle we saw originally.
Yeah.
And I thought that might not have been a good doctor stoppage. From the other angle, you see his eyes roll back. He was unconscious. Once he hit the floor, both times he woke up a little bit, but that is not brain damage that you want to have. You don't want to add on to that brain damage.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't show the other angles, but
both of those times from the other angles, his head rolls or his eyes roll back and he's unconscious until he bumps on the floor.
Yeah. It's pretty much one of those things where they were very close.
Yeah.
They were very close going blow for blow, tip for tap in this fight. And then really what it kind of just comes up to is that he let himself get caught. Bam, right there. and then his legs go out from under him, and then as soon as he sits, he kind of wakes a little bit back up, like he's ready to get back in the fight, and then it's just right here, bang, right on the chin, bang, right on the temple, and then down he goes again. His hands go up to defend himself, but he's falling backwards. He has no stable footing. Slams up against the cage. Jason Herzog, like a professional, calls it. So see that one more time in full motion. That is
Bang.
so smooth. That is
Bang,
so
bang,
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 bang. Definitely, without a doubt, the most decisive victory
on the card in
of
general.
the entire night. Yeah, that was pretty great. And there's nothing really else you can say about it other than we've got a new Street Jesus.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was saying. I was saying it before the commentators say. I swear, it's so strange.
Let me see here, just so you guys can see this. Adrian, Giannis.
There he is.
There he is. There
That's Street Jesus.
That's your boy.
That's young Street Jesus.
That's your boy from back in the day. All right. So anyway, going on to the final bout of the night. Probably the
I don't want to watch it again.
Probably the
I
most
don't want to watch it again.
insane part of the night. We had the close submission calls in the first fight. We had the rib injury in not the first fight, in the third fight, and then we had the rib injury in the second fight. In
the fourth fight, we had pretty much the closest thing to a knockout. He was out on his feet pretty much.
Yeah, we had the
most
decisive victory.
We had this number
right here between two middleweight contenders.
I had to walk away.
Yeah, let me go ahead and bring this up here. Between, like I said, Dustin Stolfus, who's coming in 13-1, who apparently spent a lot of his life. He was born in America, moved around a little bit, was growing up in Philadelphia, graduated from MTSU here in Tennessee, just over in Nashville. And then when it came to 2012, I believe they said.
Yeah, moved to Germany
and actually picked up MMA there, and he started racking up his record there. Now he's back in America. He's back on the Contender Series, and he is pretty much gunned for this contract here. And Joe Pyfer, no slouch himself, coming in at 7-1. However, he did get that loss there. But I would actually say that when the fight started, he was definitely the aggressor.
Yeah, he actually got the first takedown.
Yeah, he got,
and
the
that
first
led
one.
to the scramble that would lead to.
I think this is actually, they show it right here. This is
nope.
Whoop.
Nope, you pulled this gun too quick.
Yep, hold on.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. This is what I was going to show you guys. For the arm. Yeah, right around here.
That's the arm.
This is the takedown. Yeah. This is the takedown right here that kind of kicked things off.
And it led to a scramble, which then
was able to get to a point where Dustin was able to get out from the control of Pyfer, and then was able to get his own little double leg slam in, and that was what was the crazy thing we were showing you guys right here.
That's what led to
bam.
Oh, his elbows.
As you can see right there, yeah, his arm is dislocated.
Yeah, I'm really glad that they did that instead of kept fighting.
Yeah,
like they just were like, yeah, let's stop.
It's pretty much like as soon as it happened.
Yeah, you get popped, and then he kind of looks over the shoulder and sees it, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, he knew. He knew it was fucked. And then Mark Smith was just like, "Don't do anything.
Don't do anything. Don't move. Don't move." And then he got the officials to come help him.
That was insane. Yeah. And it's even funnier.
That was the most professional way I've seen that handled in recent time.
And look at him. Look at Pyfer. He's literally just like,
"I'm so sorry." Yeah, he's like, this happens every day. This is martial arts. Mixed martial arts.
Sad, man. I mean, that's messed up because, I mean, that's a freak injury.
Bam.
That is a freak injury right there. And it sucks for Pyfer, but, I mean, it really puts a stamp on Dustin.
Yeah.
Stolfus here. Obviously, that's not the way you want to finish a guy.
That's what he even said it himself. He goes, that's not what I wanted.
You don't want to cripple your opponent.
happy I won.
Yeah. And really it's just, oof, gosh.
Yeah,
man,
but that on your highlight reel though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
For people to know that you do that
Yeah.
to people is gonna be insane.
without knowing anything else. You just go, that guy,
Yeah.
the guy who did that.
Oh god. Yeah.
I don't want that guy.
We did notice that probably what really was kind of the catalyst for this happening is that our man Joe was picked all the way up in the air.
Yes.
And then when he was being brought back down, he set up his forearm to be post. He was trying to
he was trying
to create some kind of something to take the impact.
He was trying to pedal it.
Yeah, and the unfortunate part is the way his body was falling. He's falling on his side, and yet he's sticking his arm all the way out here to catch himself. And next thing you know, just breaks himself.
It's gone.
Yeah. So it's just unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate. It's good. It's good for Dustin.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate though for Brady.
But I mean, this is a lesson for everybody out there. Sometimes you just have to take the slam. Sometimes you just have to tell yourself, don't fight it in that way. Sometimes you just have to take it. Otherwise, you can end up being a lot as hurt as this
Sometimes
guy.
you got to go to your back.
Yeah. Just let's watch it one more time.
Don't make me watch it. Okay, let's go.
What? Ooh, God, Lee. You can see the skin folding up and everything.
I think I made that same face whenever I first saw it. I went, oh!
Oh, great. Oh, I love it. Yeah. So do you have anything else to say about the episode 2?
I think this might be one of the better episodes.
Yeah.
Because everybody got a contract.
Oh, was 5 people get a contract.
It felt like we watched it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 hours.
Yeah,
I had a great time.
2.5 hours.
I know. I had a great time. I think the Contender Series is growing on me.
Yeah. I love it. I love it a lot. And plus, this is my first exposure, too, to the Contender Series. Obviously, aside from last week and some of the clips I've seen on YouTube.
Yeah.
But
I watched it when it was originally coming out, and
Yeah.
then I slacked off and
Yeah.
then started watching pay-per-views and fight nights
Yeah.
instead. Yeah. But I'm really glad I watched this one. I'm really glad I came down here, and I'm really glad we made this, dude.
Yeah, suck it. Oh, yeah. Catch you fellers and ladies laters.